Local artist Lee Lanier is known for capturing beauty through large-scale paintings, and now you can see his new solo show, Bold and Beautiful, running now through March 5th at the Sahara West Library. And this morning, Mike Davis is with the artist learning more about the closing reception happening tonight.
All right, so I'm here with the great Lee Lanier. You know him from so many great stories we've done with him in the past, but tonight you can actually see him in action here at the Sahara West Library. We have a great reception going on with 19 of your works. And Lee, this is a new piece you got here. Tell us a little bit about the way you approach art and your style.
I base a lot of my paintings on mythology or something historical or literary, and this is actually my version of a parable with Jesus going after a lost sheep.
It's really beautiful, and we were talking a little bit earlier, you have this Renaissance quality, kind of an homage you kind of do with a lot of your styles, but talk about the large-scale nature of your paintings. I interview a lot of artistic people, but I'm rarely seeing large-scale works like this in Las Vegas. How long does it take you to accomplish something like this?
3 to 6 months, or even a year sometimes for the really big ones, part-time.
It's crazy, and the level of detail that you incorporate into your paintings is really fascinating. That choice to really have so many little nuggets, you have like, even some of your paintings has like a Blockbuster logo or something. There's so many little nuggets. What kind of drew you to that inspiration?
Well, I do like Renaissance art, and I've been always been impressed by the large religious paintings that have posed characters and a lot of symbols. So I like that. I like the symbols, the posed characters, and the narrative. There's a story behind these paintings.
It's really beautiful. Tonight, there's a reception happening here at Sahara West Library, 5 to 7. Now, people can come here. What can they expect at this reception?
Well, it's a reception for all the artists here at the facility, and it's a chance to meet and mingle with filmmakers and other artists in the area.
All right, bold and beautiful.
I said filmmakers, I meant artists.
Well, you also are a filmmaker. That's why this guy does a lot of different stuff. So Lee Lanier, Bold and the Beautiful, Sahara West Library, 19 works of art. You see the grand scale of this stuff. It's so beautiful. Coming up, Lee's got a surprise for me. We're going to be sticking around here at Sahara West Library. That's coming up in a little bit. I'll toss it back to you guys in the studio.
Talented. Thank you, Mike. We'll check back in with you a bit later. All right, let's check back in with Mike Davis. He's this morning with local artist Lee Lanier. Hey, Mike.
All right, so we're back here at Sahara West Library ahead of tonight's Bold and the Beautiful exhibition with Lee Lanier. Lee Lanier, the painter's got you got to have this on. What did they call that?
A work apron.
A work apron. An artist needs a work apron. You have a surprise for me. Let's see this.
I do. Drum roll, please.
Oh, my God. Lee Lanier painted myself, Mike Davis. Take a look at this. Now, it looks like me, I think, right? A little bit?
Pretty close.
It's pretty close. Now, tell us about the process, because how long does this take compared to what we have behind us?
This is a quick one, maybe 3 or 4 hours based on a small photo, whereas the faces here might take 20 to 30 hours each.
Wow. And for all these subjects, you're actually taking the pictures yourself of these guys, right?
I do. Model casting, bring the models in for a photo shoot. We take a whole bunch of high-resolution photos. I control the lighting, make sure I get exactly the pose I want to capture the personality, and then I spend all the time using the photos as reference.
Wow. So I have to sit for you one time. I
Yes,
think so. Now tell us about this, because the process of your work is really fascinating. You're telling me we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors here.
All my paintings are based on the primaries, yellow, red, blue, black, and white, and that's all I use. All the colors you see here or in the painting behind me all come out of this.
So all 19 of these projects and paintings we see here at Sahara West Library right now, every painting is only using these 5 colors.
Yeah, that's all I use. That's it. I mix everything.
That's impossible to me. I mean, how does that happen? Show us.
Well, for example, people aren't sure how to mix skin tone, right? You just start with yellow and red for all people. And then if you need to go lighter, you add white for lighter skin. Eventually you get very light, or if you want to go the opposite way, a little black for darker skin.
So I'm pretty pale, so you probably used a lot of
white. Yeah, I did. Although I didn't do the beard, so that'd be some darker color.
Okay.
And if you want some shadow, you add some blue. But it's amazing all skin tones are related. No matter who you are, you start the same way.
I never knew that. See? And now we all want to be great painters one day. How long have you been painting to accomplish work like this? I mean, I look at that and it just, to me, it looks like there's a real person right there.
Only about 6 years, but I treat it very seriously, and so I paint almost every day.
Wow. Guys, take a look at this. I think this might go for a lot of money, Lee. It's Mike Davis, and Lee Lanier. Lee, thank you so much for this. Guys, you can come here tonight, 5 to 7, Sahara West Library, 19 works of art. And listen, Lee Lanier, he's multidisciplined. He's worked a lot in animation and movies. This guy's a great artist as well, as you can see. And now you can come here tonight and see some of his stuff also. Some of it's available to purchase, so you can actually talk to him a little bit more about that. But tonight, Bold and the Beautiful, come hang out. I love these large-scale works. Lee, thank you so much, guys. I'll toss it back to you in the studio. What do you think?
Mike looks good, but I think you're much more handsome in person.